there. How you doing, Libra? I bet you've been waiting for me. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you for your June. I've been a busy girl and been dealing with my own stuff, but I have some changes that I wanted to make to my presentation of the zodiacs, and you'll see them coming over the next little bit. It'll be weekly that I will be talking about all of it. Love, money, health, you got it. That's still all going to happen, but in a little bit of a different way. So for today, we're going to talk about the theme of the whole month, okay? You're probably already feeling some of it, and of course you are. We're already a week into it all, but I will say that you're kind of looking at the situations that have not been working out for you, relationships, maybe friendships, all of it. Thinking, how are you're gonna cull it. You're gonna have to cull your relationships and rein it all in. So what I'm saying is you're going to be looking at the quality of the relationship. Is it really what you want? Is it really fitting you? And if it isn't, you're going to be saying no and moving forward. It might hurt you a little bit because there's some things you may like about some of the people that you're going to say goodbye to. This may also affect not just friendships, but workplaces and lovers. And if you're in a relationship with someone you've been struggling with, you might find some secrets revealed that will either open the communications up in order to resolve the problem permanently, or the problem will be resolved permanently by you walking away. So either way, one or the other is going to happen depending on who you are, but you are going to be facing those situations this month with more ease and more confidence and more assurity than you have in the previous months. So no more Mrs. Nice or Mr. Nice Guy. That's basically it. You're going to be looking at what you need, how you need it, and how to go about getting it. Okay, the other thing I'm seeing here is that may represent sacrifices for you, big sacrifices, or compromises. Let's say there's something in the workplace that you have to do that you don't want to do. You'll be sacrificing time to do that, or you'll be making a compromise with the people in the workplace in order to be able to stay there. So sacrifices, compromising, long-term designing, maybe you've gotten older and you can't do what you used to do. You're going to have to set that or reset the stage for yourself and identify those things that are no longer part of your repertoire, and simply be cognizant of that and be easy with yourself with that, especially if it has to do with age. Let yourself be you, and whatever circumstance you have you're in, whatever circumstance that is, make sure it's one that suits the you now. Okay. And maybe you've just changed your mind about some things. There's nothing wrong with that. You do you. Social status is going to be important to you, though. So this reputation, or your reputation, or the way you look or seem to other people is a big deal for you. That imagery, though, it could be standing in your own way. So make sure that pride is not the thing that's standing in your way, and that is the reason why you can't actually get your needs met, because you're being too proud or too prideful. So be careful of that. Focus will be on finances long term, though. What does that look like? Where can you put yourself? How can you put the least amount of effort into, let's say, work, or that kind of straining energy? How can you do that? I think it's going to be really important for you to look at, what's your abilities, what's your output level look like, and is it suiting what you're doing? So if it's, as far as finances go, you might find it easier to do investments or things like that where you're not putting as much physical labor into something. Or because I think your mental capacity is way more of your strength. So, well, for the most part, I think you're smart. I think you're intelligent. I think you have lots of good ideas, but your energy level may not match that, or commit. You may not be able to commit because of that. So commitments are going to be really super important. Where you're going to go with that, you may look at if you're in a relationship, you may not be happy with it, and you may decide to move on, or there has to be a change made either with the living situation where you're living, and maybe that isn't going to be decided on in June, but it will be thoughts and concerns and considerations about that. What else we got here? Yeah, basically that's it. I think you're going to be a good leader for yourself, though. I think you're going to lead yourself out of trouble and into more happy times. I definitely see you not taking any more than you want, than you can handle. I do think you're still working with a bit of a broken heart, though. Looks like there's a number of things that have happened over the last little while for you that has led to you just not feeling as good about yourself or as good about those things around you. So give yourself a bit of a break. Summer's here, and we want the Libra to be happy. That Venus born needs to enjoy life. However, I will say some circumstances, some planets that are in your 7th house are definitely going to be stirring up issues and undercurrent, unhealed circumstances. Now, that may be in love, that may be with friends, and it may be with family or work. It is definitely important relationships, though. Okay, so work that through. Be willing to speak the truth. Be willing to do the work, and be willing to admit if you've done something or have been instigating some of the trouble. Own it. Take it. Okay, and that will resolve the problem with this situation much quicker, helping you get to a better feeling about where you're at in the world. Okay, so June and July will probably be a lot like that, but you putting this energy into this is going to only be a bonus for you long term. Okay, making sure that you get more of your needs met. Okay, you enjoy the day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. Have a great June.